there's still time for you.
My name's Laurie Cree. I'm one of the committee members of the Lightning Bush Police Bush Safari here on safari in middle of Australia. What we do is we start the day, it's rawhide at 8 o'clock every morning, which is always the same theme music. Everybody loves it. We were going to change it once, but we're under threat of death if we ever changed it. We get everybody together, we'll give them a briefing for the day, where we're going, what we're doing, road conditions, and we try and have a little bit of fun as well.
Now, somewhere along the line, look, if we're hitting balls around the joint, Ray's got a club and balls. Who wants to play with the boogalars? Boogalars, for those of you who don't know, is Aboriginal in the Kamilaroi language, which is where it means balls.
Silly Hat's a bit of fun. We get together, it's mainly to extract stories from the group, just so we can have a bit of fun. Some people are sort of a little bit apprehensive about it, but generally the kids love it, of course.
You had trouble getting through a gate or something, did you? No, Robin. No, come on, Rob.
Size 8 and a size 10. For 3 days and didn't even know the difference.
Oh, we know what it is then. Have we got any more? That's two.
He lost his hat the first time he caught it, then the second time it fell off.
Look, it's a basic way to get stories out of the pack and people dobbing each other and having a bit of fun. That's all it's about. The safari is about getting together, having a good time with good people. That's what the safari is about.
Good on you, Dino. Good on you, Dino. As always.
Sometimes we'll try and combine a game with some fundraising and a bit of fun. Well, we started at Ayers Rock Resort. We left there, and rather than do the tar bit, heading back down south again, we went off, we deviated, and we saw some fantastic scenery, escarpments, got off the tar. Today when we left Uluru Resort, I mean it's more difficult on the tar, but still, as far as driving on a dirt road goes, it wasn't a difficult day. You've got to have your common sense, you've got to leave it space between the cars. You can still pass people, but with absolute common sense. As far as difficulty, not a vastly difficult day. All right, there's a few more corrugations and stuff like that, but we went in there for basically for the scenery. The safari's not about sticking to the tar. We like to go bush, we like to see things that you and places you're not going to go yourself. It was just a moderate day, not that difficult. Yes, it's dusty. If it had been windy, that would have added to the difficulty, although quite often the wind will blow the dust off the road quicker. But no, just a pleasant drive, moderate day, a few corrugations, and people aren't going to tackle those roads on their own, and that's why they come with us. Whenever we go anywhere, we get off the tar. We're not interested in the tar. None of us want to do the tar. Even we try and keep away from the larger tourist destinations or the camps if we can. We like to be on our own. We like to show people as much bush as they possibly can. We like to take them places where they feel safe, going with a group, places they're not going to go on their own, and show them parts of Australia that black tar thing's just not going to show. The Lightning Ridge Bush Safari was started in 1991, just basically for the police, so they could be seen to be doing something for the community, mainly for the kids in town, and at the same time to give something back to the SS for all their hard work. Anybody's welcome. Two-wheel drives can come as well. Very family friendly, kids, love to see kids each year. Basically anybody, but more sort of, well not maybe more, but family orientated. On the trip we take police, we'll take a mechanic for breakdowns, obviously he's always up the rear with the SES, and an ambulance, they always come. That makes people comfortable in knowing they can come to places like this and they've got full support and backup. No, we've pulled in here at Marlow this afternoon, and as you can probably see, the families are sitting around relaxing in the shade. Some might go and have a couple of beers, the kids, there's a pool, and generally socialising, and then tonight we'll probably have some activity. We'll probably do bingo. This is a top spot.
Hi, my name's Gavin Arnold. I'm a committee member of the Lightning Ridge Police Bush Safari. I've been a committee member now for 2 years, after previously completing my first trip 3 years ago. Came on my first trip, I brought my family along, family of 4. My boys were only 18 months at that stage, and we loved it. We're now hooked and we like to come back every year, and the kids look forward to it. We left from Marlow, had a nice easy start this morning. Easy day of 374 kilometres, that was quite a lovely day. We headed south and went across through the Painted Desert. I'm actually the rear car for this trip and have been for the last couple of trips. So I follow up all the other vehicles, make sure everyone gets in safely. If anyone has troubles, we stop and help them along the way. Quite a spectacular drive. I know lots of people have been loving it all day. Seeing the different colours of the rock and sand. Taking plenty of breaks during the creeks and going for a walk on the lookout up on the top of the Painted Desert. It was absolutely spectacular. My family and myself climbed the lookout. My kids loved it. They scrambling up the rocks, getting up the top, seeing all the different colours. It's just part of the family fun that we try and promote and enjoy. I love being part of the committee. I love being part of the safari and helping the Lightning Ridge community. But what makes it special is it's solely for the community of Lightning Ridge. So I know we assist the local schools and the gymnastics club, also the New South Wales State Emergency Service and any other worthy local community groups that request support during the year. And we do a lot of work for the participants and people who want to come along that a lot of other safaris don't do.
We raise money for lots of things, but mainly the kids, for town, for various, it could be the gymnasium or whatever it will be. At the moment we're linked in with the Australian Fossil Centre. It's going to be an Australian significant project. It'll be huge when it goes ahead. We're hoping that will be announced, or the start of it, the building will be announced in a few years, and we've linked into that for the next 5 years. We're hoping to perhaps fund a child discovery room in there that'll have the Bush Safari's name in there, and when that happens, it'll be one of the best projects New South Wales had probably in a decade. The safari is a great way to go outback Australia with your family, go out there in safety and see something that there's not too much left of in the city anymore, and that's a bit of bush. She's an unhidden gem out here. She's not very well developed with your 24-hour service stations, etc. But it's a great place to be, and a good way to see it is with a Lightning Ridge Safari. So if you want something different to do with your family next year, come along with us. You'll learn a bit about the culture, hopefully, and you'll see some country that you're not going to be able to see on your own, that's for sure. Thank you.
Flipping through the pages, me at 17. That yearbook only tells half the story. See that wide-eyed headlight look when I look at me. There's that homecoming dance where mama had to drive 'cause I didn't get my license, not the first try. She was 16, suntan, look at her, that's what love looks like. Oh, but what you can't see